Although there are different options to feed our dog, dry kibble is the most common, mainly due to affordability. Not all dogs readily accept a diet of dry food, especially if they are used to something different. In this AnimalWised video, we provide the tricks you need to help your dog eat dry food. Offer better quality feed. Sometimes a dog won't eat dry food because they don't like the brand. Look for a quality feed which is adapted to your dog's specific needs. Their age is an important factor. Also take time to read the ingredient labels. As dogs are carnivorous omnivores, the main ingredient needs to be meat. Dehydrated meat is often better as its percentage is maintained even after the feed preparation process, whereas fresh meat percentages go down due to water loss. Respect quantities and schedules. Once you've selected the right feed, respect the portion size recommended by the manufacturer according to the weight of your dog. It should be highlighted that dogs will not necessarily eat everything if the quantity is too large. In these cases, the dog isn't eating poorly, we are simply overfeeding them. Dogs are also animals of habit. It benefits them to feed them on a set routine. Keeping a schedule is a good trick to help them eat their set portions. We can also use routine as an educational tool. You can ask them to sit down before eating so they know obeying will reap rewards. We can also give obedience classes with food prizes when we know they are not full. Find out more about scheduling the amount and times a dog should eat each day in this video. Mix the feed. When encouraging our dog to eat dry food, it's best to have a gradual approach. Sudden changes in their diet can often cause digestive issues, especially diarrhea. We recommend mixing some of the new dry food into their old food, whether wet or dry. Start with a 1 to 3 part ratio of new to old. In a couple of days, use a 2 to 2 ratio, then a 3 to 1 ratio new to old after another few days. After a while, we should be able to use only the new product. If the old food is homemade, you may need to separate the parts since they are not digested in the same way. In these cases, some dogs will only eat what they are used to at the beginning. However, we need to stay firm. No healthy dog is so fussy they are going to starve. Stick to the established guidelines and they will eventually get used to it. Soften the dry food. Dry food can also be mixed with water to soften it. You can serve it room temperature or warm, but not hot. Make it even more appetizing by adding a little broth such as chicken or fish. However, it should not contain any ingredients which are toxic to dogs. Making your own stock is ideal. A few minutes before feeding time, add enough to cover the feed or to create the consistency we are looking for. The kibble will absorb the liquid and we can give it to the dog as if they were eating wet food. The dog will get used to the taste and we can slowly remove the water as they become accustomed to it. Liquefy it. Although it is used less frequently, another trick to get a dog to eat dry food is to give it to them liquefied. This is often used with convalescing dogs as it can be administered with a syringe. First, we should check with our veterinarian if it is suitable. If so, we need to soften the feed with warm water or broth. Instead of putting it in their dish, process in a food processor or blender. We can add more liquid to achieve the desired texture. Since it is a paste, the dog can ingest it by licking it, or we can introduce small amounts with a syringe at the side of their mouth. Did you know that you can also offer your dog some fruit as a reward? Discover its benefits and the recommended doses in the video that we share here. Tell us which of these tricks works best with your dog friend. We'll see you next time.